let me create a little walkthrough through Module 1, Unit 1, Part 1, the cellular foundation of life. So when you click in the class in the folder, you're always going to see the same types of the same documents in there. There's an overview over what you're going to do this week. There's information about the background in the lecture, the link to the textbook, that kind of thing. Demonstrations are usually videos, additional things I want you to look at. And then here are the assignments. To get to the assignments, and this is where not a fan. To get to the assignments, you got to click on this folder because all the assignments are in this folder. So in this folder, you then, again, you don't have to necessarily look at it, but there's a file, and I'm going to walk you through each one of those. But I just wanted to give you the, 10,000 meter view, the mile view, whatever you call it. So there's the assignments, and then you find links to all the different assignments. If I can put a link there, for some things I haven't figured out yet how to put the link there. But there's an introductory discussion where I'm asking you to introduce yourself. And if you see a little dot there, blue dot there, then that means that somebody else has said something. So you need to click on it and check it out. Then here's where you submit your critical thinking assignment. There are videos, and I'll go through the details. Here is the SQ3R reading method bonus, and then we've got a quiz for chapter 1 and 2 over here. So that's the overview, the bird's eye view. And let's go into it. So this video is going to go, and I'm going to try to make one for each one of these units. This video is going to go right here in the survey kind of thing, right? So we're going to talk about chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1 is more of an overview of the study of biology. Chapter 2 talks about chemistry, and chemistry it's the building block of everything that is. So chemistry is involved in everything. You won't need much chemistry. There's 3 little items of chemistry that you're going to have to remember, but you're going to have to gain an understanding of the importance of chemistry here. Discussion board, read the chapter quiz, and a written assignment about critical and scientific thinking. Then you go to the next page, and if I ever figure out how to do this, sometimes there's an arrow here where you can go there. If there's not an arrow, you need to go out, and then you just go to background lecture. So the lecture, this tells you pay attention to these things. Then here you have a direct link to the textbook, direct link to chapter 1 in the textbook, and, well, I don't want to do that right now. Direct link to chapter 1. And one of the beautiful things about an online text is that you can search for things, right? So if you wanted to know something about homeostasis, well, you'd have to spell it correctly first for it to work. Then it tells you things about that, right? So it's easier to find things than in like a regular book. So that's one of the advantages. We all know what the drawbacks are. With regards to the drawbacks on the book, there are books on reserve. I don't think that you guys get a chance to go to the library at BCTC, but there are books in reserve. And any generic biology book will do it. Then we've got here PowerPoints, and if there are any other assignment materials that are necessary, those are going to be in here. So in this case, you've got a couple of different PowerPoints, chapter 1 and chapter 2. These are basically just the images. These are a little more involved. None of these are done by me. All of these were publisher provided. Then we've got here assignment material. There's this blog post that is mentioned later in the chapter as something you need to do. This is where, when I finally make it happen, this is where the lecture is going to go. But for right now, since Ultra 8 all my videos were lectureless. But, okay, close this out. Demonstrations. Here is where you have the things that are lecture-like. So lecture-like first. Here is Hank Green's take on carbon. This here is a pretty good video about natural things versus chemical things. Let me cut to the chase for you. There's no such thing. There's no difference, right? It's the same thing. Everything is made from chemicals. Nature is made from chemicals. And then there are these little 3-minute long videos about scientific thinking. They're childlike, but even, just like you can sometimes get things out of a meme, things don't have to look complicated in order to be insightful. So watch these. That's the demonstration part. And then we get to the assignments. So at the assignments, click on that. And there's some people that already said something here. All the pink ones are the new ones. So clearly I still have to respond to a bunch of them. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you want to help to get out of class? And then will it allow you type your text here, right? Whatever your respond is going to be. And then if you save the draft, you have to remember to respond later, right? Respond here, but you can save a draft. I'm going to cancel this right now because I don't want to post as my student persona. For the assignment, you just click on the assignment here, and you should watch the videos first. View the assessment. This is the critical and scientific thinking assignment. Here are the links to see the videos. I'm asking you to write an essay. Then I ask you to answer a couple of questions. These can be really short. Your essay goes down here where it says additional content. And the way you attach the essay, you just click here on attachment. And when you click on attachment, it then allows you to attach whatever the file is that you want to attach. And then once you're done with that, you click submit. Well, I didn't do anything, so clearly I can't do submit. It won't let you submit anything until you at least did something. You submit. You always get a confirmation. I'm just going to close this. And then close out of that. Back here, assignments. We just did the scientific thinking one, the SQ3R reading one, view the assessment. You can find the SQ3R rating system here. That's a link out, and this is a copy in your resource folder here. So there it is, info and resources. There's the resource folder. And then you can either type or you can attach a document. Anytime you see this, you can type or attach a document. And that's that. And again, apparently I need to do something in order to get able to submit it. Close this, back in, and then look at the quiz, view the assessment, and then you have questions that you just answer. And then once you answer them, you click submit, then that's that. It covers chapter 1 and 2. And since I just jumped right into it, this here gives you a little bit of an overview So the discussion board, scientific critical thinking, read chapters 1 and 2, use the SQ3R reading system if you want to, look at the demo material, and then look at the quiz, and complete the quiz. And that's it. Hopefully this is helpful.